Alright, fellow toy hunters, toy enthusiasts, and toy collectors, welcome back to the Geek Collector's Toy Mine. I am your host, Anthony O'Brien, and today we're going to be doing a special toy unboxing and review. This is the Predator Jungle Hunter by Mezco. I would like to give a special shout out to my brother-in-law Sergio for lending me this beauty. He specifically requested I do a review on this special piece. So without further ado, let's get this baby out of its box now, shall we? Awesome, that was the easiest unboxing I've ever done. Way to go, Mezco. It didn't have any of those plastic straps, unlike your Neca, Hasbro, or McFarlane brands. So way to go, Mezco. Alright, here we go. On to the review, shall we? I have his detachable, changeable head with the mask. I have his detachable mouth. As you can see, it's magnetic, unlike any other toy brands. I have his back piece with his weapon. I have here the spine and the skull of one of his honorable preys. Your laser beam, your 2 pairs of hands or fists, 1 extra hand, his detachable knives that will insert into his right hand, and of course his jewelry. So one thing I love so far about this Mezco toy is its detachable parts. Just like, for example, you could detach his mouth. You can see it's magnetic. You can detach and attach it easily, like so. Let's change his mouth, shall we? Let's see how easy it is. Oh, that's backwards. And it just clicks right in. Look at that beautiful face. Detach. Attach. Simple. Now, if you want to change the head, you don't even have to fight for it. It detaches right off. It's that easy. Whoops. And then I have here, before I detach the other head, let's attach this. As you can see, it's got like a slot right here. You see the piece right here. And it will just slide right in. Easy. I just love the simplicity of Mezco. That's why people paid top dollar for it. Alright, so now that we got that on, we can easily attach the other head. Like I said, you don't even have to fight for it. Unlike other toy brands. Now that is a work of art. Now we're going to attach his knives that attract and retract, just like Wolverine. Except the Predator doesn't have that power. He's got a weapon that does that for him. So I'm gonna insert these little knives. There we go. Now for the last piece. Wow, that's hard. There you go. I'm just making it hard, but yep. There it is, folks. Those are his knives. They're retracted right now. And now let's add. There we go. And as you can see now, he has his knives out. So, unlike the Neca brand, you know, like the Neca, you're able to pull it out and put it back in. But the Mezcos, they attach and reattach, you know, depending on how you want it posed. Alright, now for his neck pieces. Let's detach the head again. Let's see, I will add this first. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take this part off. So I can easily put this around over his neck, like so. Then I will put this through his right hand over his neck. And now for his neck piece. We'll put the gun back on. And the head should have no problem sticking back on, like so. No struggle at all. I love Mezco. Mezco is just something else. I love it. Oh, hold on. Hold on here. I forgot about the laser blast. Attach it to the gun up here. It's kind of loose. But there you go. Look at that. Beautiful Mezco Predator Jungle Hunter, folks. Alright. And we can't forget the Neca brand. So here I have the Predator manufactured by Neca, and of course Predator from Mezco. As you can see, there is a size difference. Neca being just maybe a ½ inch taller than the Mezco. What I love about the Mezco is the realistic fishnets that they installed. Unlike the Neca, it is fused to its skin, but the details is still pretty spot on. Same goes for Mezco. Now, I love the articulation for Mezco. It is very flexible, very cooperative. It is not as stiff as Neca's. Oops, let's put that away. Yeah, you're not gonna struggle with this toy when it comes to posing. It will cooperate with you. Unlike Neca over here, as much as I love it, it's very stiff. Yeah, it feels a lot stiffer than the Mezco brand. Here are the knives that I mentioned earlier. As you can see, they can come out and they can retract. Unlike the Mezco, you have to like detach and reattach, depending if you want them inserted or if you want them out. So one thing I have to say about the Mezco is that his skin still looks like plastic. It's pretty dry. Don't get me wrong, I love it. The details are there. I like the sculpt of it. But when it comes to Neca over here, I do love the glossiness to it. It looks like real skin up close. You may not be able to see it through the video, so let me... You know, it looks like it doesn't look like plastic, it looks like flesh, to me anyway. One thing I don't like it is that the fishnets are infused with the skin. Let's put them down. Look this one up close. The skin looks pretty dry, but I do like the fishnets. So when it comes to skin, Neca is more glossy, Mezco not glossy. But they are both exceptional figures. I have no problems with either of them. They both have their pros and cons. I will still collect Neca, and Mezco, well, I'm sold. So thank you, Sergio, for letting me review this toy. One last thing here, they're Tarzan underwear. The Mezco is made out of cloth, and the Neca brand here is just made out of plastic. Okay, so before we conclude our video, I would just like to do a brief comparison back to back. So before I started recording this thing, I wanted to show you all his left gadget. You know, like you've seen in the movies where he uses to activate his bomb. But unfortunately, this piece just broke off. Like I said before, Neca is pretty stiff when it comes to joints or accessories, pretty fragile. So I'm just gonna have to super glue this on and never touch it ever again. So, but unlike Mezco over here, you're able to open it and close it with no problem. So if you just, there you go, let me show you again, open, close. Neca breaks off. I do not, if you get Neca, don't even bother opening this up, just leave it as it is. Okay, let's look at his hair. You can see the Neca is more brighter than the Mezco. The palm of their hands, Mezco has more details. Neca is a lot smoother. For Mezco, you can detach and reattach its mouth. Neca, you can't. So for me, in my opinion, if you want a toy that you can pose with no problem and don't have to worry about pieces breaking off, I suggest you get a Mezco toy. If you want something that you don't have to pose often and just leave it be, I suggest you get a Neca. They both have their pros and cons, like I said. I do like the fact that Neca is taller. I do like its details. But also, I love Mezco and all of his details. Very tough decision. So yeah, if you want a good quality toy, get Mezco. I definitely recommend it. Thank you again, Sergio, for letting me review this toy. And I want to thank you all for watching as well. And that concludes our review of the Predator Jungle Hunter by Mezco. If you found this video informative, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. And remember, if it can bleed, we can kill it. This is Anthony O'Brien signing out.